So there's been a lot of excitement over this token over the last couple days, and the reason is because it has a 30% tax. But that's not the reason people are excited, is because out of that 30% tax, 20% of that goes to rewards. So if you're an early holder, you're going to be reaping the rewards every single time someone purchases Matador. So I'm going to teach you guys how to buy it. But before we get into the video, I wanted to let you guys know that we're doing something special for you guys. Yay! So what we're doing is, for everyone that subscribes to my channel and comments on this video, we're going to be giving you guys $100 worth of Matador tokens. So whenever I publish this video, which will be 9 a.m. Pacific time, I'm going to wait 24 hours from that time, so the next day, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and I'm going to go through all my comments. I was going to say I was going to use a fancy machine or generator to figure out who to select, but I'm literally going to go through comment by comment and reply to you guys. But I'm also going to write your guys' name down, and then I am going to randomly select one of you guys to win the $100 of Matador token. I will respond and say congratulations, and then ask for your information to email me so I can send you guys the Matador tokens. So obviously I know how to buy Matador tokens, and I'm going to teach you guys how to buy Matador tokens. So we'll be doing that for you guys. So remember, subscribe, comment, win Matador if you're lucky. But let's get on with the video. We're going to teach you guys how to buy Matador, and of whatever wallet you use, Metamask or Trustwallet. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do Trustwallet, but the process with Metamask is very similar. So let's go. Okay, so let's learn how to buy Matador token. This is our awesome logo of a bull in a Matador costume. So the first thing you need to do is create a wallet. So today I'm going to be going through the steps of doing this through Trustwallet, but if you follow along and you understand this process, you could do the same thing with MetaMask. So for me, personally, I use Trustwallet if I'm buying crypto through a mobile app on my mobile phone. And that's available for Android or iOS. If I'm buying crypto on my computer, I use Chrome, and MetaMask has an awesome Chrome extension that makes it super easy. So in this case, I'm showing you Trustwallet, and this is obviously not my, never do this and never show your phrase, your recovery phrase. This was taken from the internet, so whoever this was, I assume it's just a fake demo purpose one. But number one thing, keep your phrase secret. So this is how you would set up your wallet, and never share it with anyone. Make sure you store it. So the best case, or the best practice, is for you to write this down on a piece of paper and store it in like a lockbox. Make sure you don't, email it to anyone, etc. Just keep it somewhere safe. So the next thing you need to do is make sure to figure out where you could grab the contract address from. So in this case, since we're trying to buy Matador token, you go to matadortoken.com and grab the contract address from there. Or you could grab it from some place like BSC Scan if you're buying something from the Binance Smart Chain. So the next step, in step 2, is you try to add Matador to your wallet. So you can think of this as, when you're opening up your wallet, it's not going to have all the knowledge of everything you're trying to buy, right? So what you want to do is you want to add Matador into it, because if you try to search for Matador in the search box, nothing is going to pop up, right? If it pops up, and maybe if you're watching this video down the line, it will pop up. But as of today, you're going to have to add it as a custom token because this is a new project. So the first thing you want to do is at the top is tap Ethereum. Again, this is not Ethereum, but the reason you're tapping Ethereum is you want to change it to Smart Chain. Again, Matador is on Binance Smart Chain, so you want to make sure that you're on Smart Chain. So you take that contract address, remember we got that from the website or BSC Scan, and you put that in the first box here where you paste it. Again, always remember to copy and paste. You don't want to look at it and try to type in those 15, 20 digits. Remember, always copy and paste it in the address box. And then in the name portion, you want to put Matador. And then in the symbol, you could put MTDR for Matador. And then decimals is 18. Again, if you're trying to get this information, always try to get it from the website or BSC Scan. It has the same information that you need to put into this custom token. Again, what we're trying to do is we're add this custom token, so when you do buy Matador in the near future, which is going to be in a couple minutes, that you have a place where it shows up in your wallet. So click done at the top right corner and you should have Matador added to your wallet. It will say Matador and it'll have 0 in it because you have nothing. So, but what we want to do is we want to add something, some quantity, so it's not 0. So what you want to do first is because, and if you're new to this, you need to swap BNB, which is Binance Smart Chain, for Matador. You can't buy Matador with USD or any other currency. You have to get BNB. So if you're on Trustwallet, you can hit buy at the top right corner in order to buy, and you can go through some verification. This is just one way you could buy Binance Smart Chain or BNB. Another way is you could go on something like Binance if it's available in your state or country and have it sent from there. So if you go, you could also get on KuCoin. There's several places you could buy BNB, Smart Chain BNB, and have it sent there, right? So in this case, if you want to receive it in your Trust wallet, you hit receive, you get an address, and then wherever you go that you're going to send Binance, you send it to that address that you have. Or, like I said, if you want to do it where you're just buying it directly through Trust wallet, you can. So you just click the buy button on the top right. And there's just a couple of there's a couple of steps involved in here where you might have to prove your identity and stuff like that. But it is possible to do it that way. And I've done it multiple times and it's pretty seamless. The only thing that might happen is that if the transaction might not go through because this might be the first time using Trust Wallet, your bank might call you and say, hey, are you trying to do this? They might ask you for additional information, and so it might delay the process a little bit. They might confirm you and say, okay, it's going to take a while, and you might have to do the transaction again, but just check with your bank to make sure that it goes by smoothly. And typically, you only have to do this the first time you add BNB. Hopefully, in the future, if you want to buy more Matador, you don't have to go through this process. But what you would have to do is either answer a text message of saying, okay, do you approve this charge? Or you have to call them to let them know, verify that it is you actually trying to do this. So the next thing you need to do when you have BNB in your Trust wallet, you can see that transaction is clear because you'll have it in your Trust wallet in the front page. Next you need to do is you need to go to the bottom navigation, go to browser or the centralized app. It's called browser on iPhones, and there's some additional steps that you need to do that I listed here, where you have to open up Safari and type in this URL. And then return to Trust Wallet in order to allow decentralized apps. Apple just doesn't like decentralized apps for some reason. They're totally safe, but they're just an extra step that they want you to do in order to enable it. But once you do, you'll be able to see browser or the apps in the navigation here. That stands for decentralized apps. And what you want to do is once you have decentralized apps, and it kind of looks like a little app store, everything's free, but you're looking for PancakeSwap. It's a symbol of a pancake. So you click on it and you'll be brought into the decentralized app for PancakeSwap. Once you've opened the decentralized app and gone to PancakeSwap, again, you can't miss it. It has literally a pancake logo on it. And so if you're on Metamask, it's the same kind of thing. You're just going to pancakeswap.finance and doing it through there. So all the steps are the similar after this. So since you have your PancakeSwap open, you want to start your exchange here. And one of the first things you need to do, even before entering the amount you want to switch into, make sure you're buying BNB into Matador. Again, make sure that the contract address is right. Make sure you're buying Matador. But the first thing you want to do is adjust the slippage. And I'll go over what you need to do for the slippage in a second. But the idea is that every specific project is going to have a different slippage rate. Usually by default it's 0.1, 0.5, or 1%. But sometimes these days they go up to as high as 11%. Fortunately for Matador, you don't have to get that high. So for Matador, what you have to enter in this slippage box is you put 1%. So start with 1% and see if it'll go through. And just because of this is just a little thing that Matador specifically has to do is it's easier to, and that's the only way that I found out to actually, for the action to actually go through, is you have to use a rounded number. So the example here is if you're buying 1 billion, well, congrats to you for buying 1 billion Matador, enter 1 billion versus using a number like this. And so what you can do is instead of entering the number value, say, I want to buy X amount of Matador and put that in the box. Obviously, I think when people try to buy things, they're always like, I want to spend $100, $1,000. You want to keep that an exact number. But in this case, just pick an exact number. It's the only way that it's going to go through. And that's just one extra thing you need to do. And then you adjust the slippage to 1%. So again, make sure that it's a rounded number, and then the transaction will go through. So once the slippage is set, remember 1%. If you have issues, you could try to bump to 2%, but I've had any issues 1%. Make sure that it's a rounded number. And then obviously the BNB that you wish to swap Matador for. I'm not going to tell you how much to swap for. Just make sure that you try to do one transaction at a time. You know, like, 'cause you don't want to do it in multiple transactions because, you know, there are fees involved. So make sure you're buying the amount you want to buy at the time. Just click swap and then wait for the transaction to clear. There could be some delay. Sometimes it could take a couple minutes, up to an hour, depending on the traffic. But you'll see that your Binance will go down and then your Matador will go up. So again, just be patient. Once the transaction has cleared, you should have Matador in your Trust wallet. So in this example, obviously there's not Matador here, but you would see Matador, you know, the amount that you actually bought. You're not going to see, again, depending on you watching this, if you're watching this as soon as the video is released, you're not going to see the amount that it's worth, just because, again, it's a new token. You add it as a custom token. You're not going to see that. Eventually, you know, once the project grows, you'll be able to see that dollar amount. But as long as you have it in there, you could, you know it's safely in your possession. So that's it. That is how to buy Matador. If you guys have any questions, again, this process is fairly simple, but I know some people get hung up on stuff. Feel free to comment and let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to help you guys along the way. Feel free to rewind and pause if you need to. Again, I'm here to help. Feel free to comment, or I even gotten emails of people asking me how to do it. Feel free. I'm here as support to help you guys as much as possible. As a reminder, like I said at the beginning of the video, that I am running a contest, and the contest is I'll give you $100 worth of Matador if you win. And the only things you need to do is subscribe to the channel. And then obviously you're watching this video, so you need to comment. And you could comment anything you want. You could say you subscribe, you could comment, I love Matador, anything, whatever comment you have at the end of 24 hours. So pretty much 24 hours after I publish this video, I'm going to take a look at everyone that commented and then put them through a system and randomly select one person to receive $100 worth of Matador. So I'm super excited about this project. I'm super excited about this giveaway. I'm super excited for the winner, the eventual winner who gets the $100 worth of Matador. I'm jealous. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys later.